Welcome back. This is Miss Rubright with Advanced Geometry. Lesson 7.4, Special Right Triangles.
Oh, no.
Find the length of the hypotenuse. So this is a 45, 45, 90, right? 90 degrees, that's 45, making this 45 because all angles add up to 180. So it's an isosceles right triangle. So this is 8, this is 8 because it's isosceles, and we have special right triangles. So a 45, 45, 90 will always be x, x, x rad 2. So if this is 8 and this is 8, then this is 8 rad 2. And you memorize it. This is a special condition. So instead of having to use Pythagorean theorem, you just go straight to here. With Pythagorean theorem, it would have been 8 squared is 64, 8 squared is 64, equals what squared? 128 equals what squared? 64 times 2 equals x, right, when you go like this? So you'd have square root of 64 times square root of 2, or 8 rad 2. But instead of doing all this work, we just go straight to here. So x, x, right, it's isosceles, right triangle, therefore it's a 45, 45, 90. X, x, x rad 2. 3 rad 2, rad 2. Rad 2 times rad 2 is rad 4, or 2. And 3 times 2 is 6. Because rad 2 squared and square root cancel each other out, leaving you with the 2. Do you guys get how rad 2 times rad 2 is 2? So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 rad 2, 3 rad 2, 6. Our hypotenuse is 6. X, x, x rad 2. What is x? X, x, x rad 2. If this is x rad 2, what is x? X is 5. 5, 5, 5 rad 2. Triangle WXY is a right triangle. Find the length of WX. It's a 45, 45, 90. X, x, x rad 2. The length of WX, 25 rad 2. That is it. It's a special right triangle. So on here, what is x? 2. 2, 2, 2 rad 2. Good job. Look at number 2. X, x, x rad 2. X, rad 2. Rad 2 times rad 2 is rad 4, or 2. And over here, this is a square. So it's a 45, 45, 90, right? X, x, x rad 2. Find the leg length of a 45, 45, 90 triangle with a hypotenuse of 6. We're looking for the legs. X, x, x rad 2. If x rad 2 equals 6, what is x? Well, I would divide by rad 2 on both sides. X is 6 divided by rad 2. Am I allowed to have a radical in the denominator? No, I need to rationalize. 6 rad 2 over 2, which reduces to 3 rad 2. 3 rad 2, 3 rad 2, 3 rad 2, rad 2 is 3 times 2, which is 6, so I know I didn't mess anything up. The logo on a recycling bin resembles an equilateral triangle with side lengths of 6 centimeters. What is the approximate height of the logo? So we have a triangle. And it says that it resembles an equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangles have 60-degree angles. I'm going to drop this height here. Okay. What is the approximate height? So if I drop the height, it would become a 30, 60, 90. So a 30, 60, 90 is another special right triangle. A 30, 60, 90. Crossing the 30 is x. Your hypotenuse is 2x, and your height is always x rad 3. So it says that side lengths are 6. So if this is 6, this is going to be 3, right? Because there's 3 and 3. X, 2x, x rad 3, 3 rad 3. X, 2x, 3 times 2 is 6, x rad 3, 3 rad 3. Find the values of x and y. X, 2x, x rad 3. If x rad 3 equals 9, divide by rad 3 on both sides. 9 over rad 3. Cannot have a radical in the denominator. Rationalize. 9 rad 3 over 3 reduces to 3 rad 3. So if x is 3 rad 3, 3 rad 3 is x. 2x, 3 rad 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So 6 rad 3. And then this would be x rad 3. So 3 rad 3 rad 3. Rad 3 times rad 3 is 3. And 3 times 3 is the 9 we started with. So x is 3 rad 3. Y is 6 rad 3. The dump truck is raised to empty a load of sand. How high is the 14-foot, so we're looking for the height, the 14-foot body from the frame when it is tipped upward at the given angle? So if it's 45, 45, 90, this would be x, x, x rad 2. If 14 equals x rad 2, 14 divided by rad 2 would be 14 rad 2 over 2, or 7 rad 2. So we would have 7 rad 2 if it was a 45-degree angle. But what if it wasn't a 45-degree angle? What if it was a 60-degree angle? Then it would be x, 2x, x rad 3. So if 2x is 14, then x is 7, making x rad 3 7 rad 3. And our last couple problems. Across from 30 is our x. Our hypotenuse is our 2x. Our height is our x rad 3. All right, so if x equals rad 3, then 2x would be 2 rad 3. And here would be x rad 3 would be rad 3, or 3. So in this example, our x is 3. Over here, this is 4, 4, 4. It's an equilateral triangle. So this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle because equilateral triangles have all angles of 60 degrees. 4, 2, so x, 2x, x rad 3, 2 rad 3. X is 2, 2 times 2, 2x is 4, x rad 3, 2 rad 3. And that is everything for our lesson today. See us next time on Miss Rubright's channel, our Rubright.